going on? Is there a topic or anything going on?
Yeah, yeah, it's just a room topic.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome on in.
What does AMA mean?
AMA? I'm not sure.
Flat Earth AMA?
Where are you reading that?
Under the
Oh,
server, or not server, the channel thing.
um, yeah, yeah, that's right. It's got to be on the other screen. I was like looking. I'm in like a million different rooms right now.
No worries.
Yeah, that's right. It does say AMA. Yeah, that'd be helpful if I knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna be just candid. Yeah, I really have no clue what it would be DJ who wrote that up, and he's not in the room right now. Yeah, it's been a long one. I've been in
So
and
you're,
out. Oh,
oh,
yeah, been in and out all day. Yesterday was like a full day. I pulled like a 24-hour, just like mod shift.
that's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't totally like um, present. I had to do some in real life stuff, but yeah, for the most part, I was just kind of listening in. If I needed to, just kind of hop in, have conversations where people were, predisposed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been into the room before, or have you seen us in any other servers?
Yeah. I've been in and out a couple times in this and the politics server.
Oh, okay. So you're aware. Yeah, we're just a group of like volunteers and kind of just on our free time.
Cool.
Everybody has their own like unique style and personality, like how they interact with people. But
Yeah.
yeah, all in all, we tried. Yeah. So so you've heard some conversations and stuff, or basically like privy to the whole subject matter.
I mean, yeah, being on like a political or a debate server, like everyone talks about flat earthers, of course.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine what goes on in the back chats.
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
between the two of our factions, me being vegan, you being flat earther, we're like the most talked about groups.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's hard not to judge people, right? When life is based on making judgment calls.
I find myself, I don't know, I'm I'm very much a peacekeeper.
That's good. It's a good way to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I try and do the same.
that's good.
It it's tough sometimes. Sometimes people don't
Yeah, I
want
bet.
peace. They
Yeah,
want they want conflict.
exactly.
But I mean, you can still be peaceful while being stern.
True.
Sometimes you just gotta let people know. Yeah, you just gotta let people know where you stand. And I tell my children, I say, if people are being rude, it's best to remind them that you wouldn't treat them that way, so
Yeah,
that you don't appreciate them treating you that way,
that's one of
rather than
the
getting angry with
important
them.
human lessons.
Yeah, yeah. Or another thing I like to say is, I wouldn't treat my worst enemy this way.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we had a guy come in and just spiral out, start calling names, and I'm like, basically like, yeah, don't think you're intelligent enough to have this conversation if you're starting off the conversation calling people names, you know.
Yeah.
And
They're just there to troll.
yeah, and the guy just like mocked me, tried to mimic me, and I'm like, all right. Well. And he wound up leaving anyway. I'm like,
Yep.
wow, it's fucking strange.
It's just entertainment for them.
Yeah, yeah. So you're in the vegan server?
Yeah.
Are you in the Okay, cool. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys discuss? Like, I've always kind of wondered, like, what is a room like that? Just like kind of talk about, it's like animal rights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like one of
Mostly
the things you guys
ethics.
kind of. Okay,
Yeah. It's
okay,
basically what it is.
yeah, yeah. No, it's an interesting take on. I mean, some people they have like they do it for like purely health benefits or whatever. So I've
Yeah.
spoken to people about it. Yeah, and I know a few that I met in my life, and I think everybody that has like a decent sized family at least has a couple vegans in their family. I have a couple cousins.
I wish I did. I'm the only one. I have a huge family.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you might not know if your family's that big. You might not know everybody. You might have a
Oh,
couple and
you're
you don't
right.
know yet.
Yeah.
I've been a flat earther for I've known the Earth's been flat for like 10 years. So
Wow.
yeah, so I haven't really been like talking to people about it or anything like that. Basically, just working and paying bills and stuff. But yeah, I mean, so you're pretty educated on the topic. Do you know like all of the points about why we
No.
believe what we believe? Oh no.
I'm not very educated. I just like I have ADHD, so like I get really distracted, so I go in and out of rooms.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's no big deal.
I know
There's
like
so much
some
to know. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, usually what they do with like people who are new to the subject, they'll just be like, just try and get them to basically make some type of claim on why they believe what they believe. That's kind of like the recipe
Oh,
in any of these like discussions. So, but yeah, I could tell you why I know that the Earth is flat, and it didn't take me long to figure it out either. I'd always surmised that something was kind of funky, just being out on the water and stuff. Yeah, because you look around and you're like, dude, why does it look so flat everywhere? We're on a sphere. You kind of have to see the sphericity. I'd been up in a plane. I'd been high. The plane actually went skydiving when I was young. Never did I see any curvature. And
oh sorry.
sometimes I kind of itching in the back. Always kind of in the back of my mind. I thought like there must be something to it, but it wasn't until I saw the math, that it really clicked for me. But I also it was like the flat water really too. Like just being an artist and like being a builder. Like I've been building for a long time.
Ooh.
Um, so like just like knowing level and knowing plumb and just knowing like building floors and like building houses and stuff. Like I've done huge buildings too, like commercial roofs and stuff. And yes, it's like how many like perfectly flat areas does it take to make a ball? And like you don't really think about that in those terms unless you're out on like vast expanses of water. Just see how flat it is, you know. Like the oceans themselves, like on a calm day, they're flat as far as you can see, and then some, and as far as you go. Like you can't take a completely flat area and then put a bunch more of them adjacent to that flat area and create a ball. You know, there has to be some curvature somewhere if you're going to have a ball, and it has to be constant. Can't
Interesting.
just be like, oh yeah, this is a one flat part, and then like everything else is curved around it. It's like, nah, that's not the way balls work. It's a sphere. It's a sphere. It means you need it's an exponential curve too. So it has to get like more and more and more the further you go away. Like you would technically be on the top of the ball no matter where you're at. So like knowing this and then knowing the radius, yeah, it just makes no sense. You start to
Gotcha.
think about it logically. Yeah.
Um, my take is I really don't know that much about like the scientific or okay, so it's math because it's like describing shape and stuff. But like the mathematical aspect of the earth and how it's shaped and like all the distance and stuff. So like I can't prove either theories. I just I don't know. It's hard for me to like know how to even convince myself of any proof of anything. Like the comprehension part
Yeah.
is too much.
Yeah. I mean, they give you the dimensions, right? So after 10 miles, you should have 66 feet of curvature. Um, so that's drop over distance, right? That would be like the ground dropping away from you, like at an exponential rate. So like after 20 miles, it would be like 270 feet. And like, if you could imagine yourself out in the middle of the ocean, 10 miles around you would all have to be 66 feet below where you were at that one point, if it was completely calm day, completely still ocean. So, I mean, or even on like like massive lake, same concept, right? Or even in a big desert, right? It's just a complete like flat area. So when you can visualize that, like what that means, like the easiest way for you to do that would be through some long distance observations, right? So you'd have to
Yeah.
have like 2 points where like, okay, we know this point is this far. And then you do an observation based on that distance and you can see. So um, that's why we have like the one observation that we like to use is called the black swan. But there's a bunch of black swans, really. I'll post something in the side chat so that way you can kind of get a frame of reference. Posted this earlier, like probably 5 o'clock in the morning or something, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, East Coast time. Let's see. So much stuff in the clipboard these days. If I can find it, be lost in the sauce.
Take your
There it
time.
is. There it is. I found that one. No, that's not it. I thought that was the one. That's the daytime one. I was looking for the twilight one.
It's a ship. It's two ships.
No, those are two oil rigs.
Oh.
The one in the far distance is 9.41 miles, and this is an observer height of 1 foot. So you could see, like at the end of the video, as they're at the end of the GIF or whatever they call these things. That's 9.4 miles away from 1 foot observer height, and then it has the math. Let me give you. Yeah, so that should be hidden. You should only be, I think, the at 1 foot, the mile, the geometric horizon should be 1.22 miles away or something like that. The fact that you can see 9.4 miles away just shows that it's not a ball with a radius. that's given to us by NASA. So they say the radius of the spherical Earth is 24,900. No, the radius is 3,959 miles, which would make the circumference 24,901 miles. But yeah, the math doesn't work. And then if the radius is off, it throws off everything else that they're talking about. And it basically just invalidates them. So,
Okay. I suck at math, but I do have a curious question. Um,
mm-hmm,
so when I think of a body of water, especially like the ocean, I think of it
mm-hmm.
like um like a cup with like water in it and how um it'll always kind of have like a level surface, but below it could be unlevel. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
like the sea floor would be dipped down.
Well, of course, you're going to have like the seabed, which is going to be different than the ocean level. But the fact that the oceans are level means that the water's not curving. And if the waters would have to be curving in order for them to be spherical, right? For a ship to be upside down and on the opposite side of the ball, the waters would have to be curving, correct?
I don't know if I've ever seen water curving.
Yeah, no one has, but they claim it has to be happening. That's kind of the twisted part of it all. Like
Yeah.
you should be able to zoom in and see a ship upside down, like like a
Oh,
satellite would have to be able to,
now I understand. Okay, yeah.
yeah, because it would have to be like down is relative, but on the flat Earth, down is down and up is up. You know,
Yeah.
it's what we experience. Like a lot of people don't even know how fast we're supposed to be moving. We're supposed to be moving like three different directions on curved trajectories. The Earth is spinning at 1,040 miles an hour at the equator, rotating right on its axis, according to the heliocentric globular model. It's hurtling through space. It's revolving around the sun at 66,600 uh, miles per hour, right? And then it's
Interesting.
yeah, yeah, and it's moving around. It's following. It's chasing the sun at the same time around the galactic center at over 500,000 miles an hour. 500,000 miles an hour. You can't even fathom
Yeah,
how fast that is.
that's
I mean,
insane.
I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many times like past the speed of sound. Like both of those motions, like the orbit around the sun and the speed through the chasing the sun. Those are motions that are both curved trajectories. So imagine you're in a race car and you're turning the entire time, but you're traveling at like, hundreds of times the speed of sound. Like, I think thousands of times the speed of sound, right? I mean, geez, it's insane. Just the whole
That's
concept doesn't make any
crazy.
sense. But
Yeah.
but we could see like, but you go outside and it's like a calm day. You barely feel a breeze. You go out on a lake and it's like you go out on a lake and it's like a perfect reflection of the mountains in the back or like, the sky in the background or whatever. So it's like when you think about it, like makes zero sense.
Yeah.
But they tell you don't trust your senses. That's what they teach us as children, don't trust your senses. You're not smart enough to figure any of this stuff out. You're just
Yeah.
stupid. You're not smart enough. So trust me, they're like, trust us. The smarter people got this. You're not smart enough. Just memorize and regurgitate these facts and you'll be all right. Happy on the head. Send you on your way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And people are like, well, that might mean everybody's lying and that means nothing's true. It's like, no, you could know things. You don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. You can know things. Don't be so
Oh,
hard on yourself because you've been deceived.
I've got a question.
Hmm.
Okay. So, does the flat earth concept does that work like with like a religious aspect to it?
Well, I mean, to think that there would be a place such as this and that it wasn't created would kind of be stupid. I mean, in
Okay.
just in general, I mean, you find something so complex that works so perfectly on so many
Yeah.
different levels.
Let's see.
I mean, it would kind of beg the question that there's got to be someone who designed it so perfectly that everything works, in such a way. Um, there's light that gives everybody life
Yeah.
and gives the plants life, keeps everybody warm, and it moves and moves across the lands and makes sure that the seasons take place, and everything about it is screams that there's some intelligence behind the design of it all. Now
Yeah.
whether or not that intelligence is as has been described by any of the major religions, ah, that's up for interpretation, right? And
True.
everybody's entitled to believe. Yeah, everybody's entitled to believe what they choose to, but it's all based on choice, and I think that's all based on free will too. So whoever designed this place also gave us that the free will to decide what we choose to decide to do. Right? We just life is a series of choices. Right? Every day is a series of choices.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like the heliocentric model, um, it really fuels this idea of insignificance and chaos kind of ruling everything, right? Everything
Yeah.
exploded, like nothing exploded and created everything. It's akin to an idea of like, okay, let's take a bunch of dynamite, go to the local hardware store, set up all that dynamite in there and set it off, and it makes a Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it's crazy to imagine that.
Yeah, it's basically what the analogy would require, like complex, perfect angles cut and put together perfectly. All the nails just happen to wind up in the right spot. All the concrete just automatically got mixed, and all, a bunch of stone just automatically stacked itself and neatly constructed, perfectly parallel walls and figures and stuff. Yeah, it is very much akin to that analogy.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, it's been and the other part of the whole storyline is that like people have believed that the Earth has been a sphere, and that people have known this for thousands of years, and there's really no real evidence to support that. I mean, actually, the evidence is all to the contrary. All the ancient cultures believed that the Earth was planar and
Yeah.
enclosed, and like um, the biblical like idea of it was that there's a firmament. You know, God God separated the waters from the waters and created, and dry land appeared, and all that. So interesting stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, Thank you for providing this stuff for me.
yeah. I mean, have you ever been to the home server? We have a home
Uh,
server.
I don't think so.
It's just it's https semicolon / discord.gg / flat earth. It's pretty simple. I posted it in the text chat like a few like let me see. It was somebody came in and asked me for it, so it's not
Okay.
that far back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the home server link should be at yeah, 12 minutes past the hour. Yeah, 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 hour ago, actually, 12 minutes past the hour. Like right before the picture of Neil deGrasse Tyson holding the two pears.
I'm scrolling. What time is it? Oh, that was a long time ago, actually.
Yeah, it's 11. My time, it's 11:40.
Oh. Okay, I found it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm in the United States. Yeah, I'm in Georgia.
I'm in Washington State.
Okay, okay. Yeah, never been. Heard it's beautiful. Seen some images.
Yeah, it's very piney, very foresty. Well, some parts.
Yeah, I'm sure not around the cities, right?
Yeah, not the
Every
big
state has their
cities.
big cities.
Yeah.
Every state has their big cities, and they're always depressing to go to.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. Well, yeah, thanks for coming in, and no, you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you. It was lovely meeting
Yeah,
you. I always look forward to meeting people who are peaceful and just want to like teach me things.
oh, yeah, likewise, likewise. Okay,
Nice. Well, you take care.
all right. Yep, you too. Be well.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.